But do you actually think there's anything wrong, as she suggests, with little girls wanting to be princesses from that kind of movie?
I don't know. I can't stand when, OK, it's a children's movie, like, let's just enjoy the children's movie. You know, I see nothing wrong with little girls wanting to be princesses, believing in fairies and glitter and magic.
Little boys want to be Superman and Batman.
There's nothing wrong. I do hear where she's coming from, but to me, my main concern is, well, you shouldn't be having cartoons and the media raising your children. Like, it's, you know, you look after your children yourself, and it's down to us to give them positive body images and not positive body image. Is that the right thing? Yeah. And not, you know, and not down to these cartoons. These cartoons, I love them. My girls love them, and we're going to love them forever.
Yeah. I do see where you're coming from, and obviously when they're really tiny diddy ones and they've all got the fancy dress outfits and they all go to their little birthday parties and all those princesses and so on, I get that until about the age of 5. And then there is an issue, though. I kind of understand where she's coming from, and you can't pin it all on cartoons. But it's the whole image process that's coming out towards young girls, which is, and you have to be you know, a princess, and you have to have big eyes, and you have to have the big hair, and you have to have a body like that, and otherwise the prince won't fall in love with you.
Well, do you know, I'm all for exactly what you said, and then I saw that clip, and the very clever thing about it is that it doesn't reflect real life, because you know, you've got talking snowmen and things like that. I mean, you know, so you know it's not real, but I'm against stereotyping, absolutely. I don't think that a girl should think a prince should come along and save her. She should be able to get her own job, earn her own money and make her own way in life.
Which is reality.
The reality. But having said that, I'm a bit of a sucker for these films. I mean, the Disney princesses, I get that they are stereotypes because they are body beautiful, and they are, you know, there's a blonde one, there's a redhead, there's a sort of one in between, and there's a yellow skin and a dark skin and all of that. They try to represent everybody, and they try, you know, and probably because they want us to go and buy all their products and stuff. But I do think you can learn a lot of life lessons from their films as well. I mean, if you look at, like, The Lion King, it's a great way of teaching kids about bereavement and you know, about people passing on in the circle of life and all that. So they're quite useful in some respects.
Cartoons are fun. I think it's more dangerous on television when you've got everyone looking gorgeous and skinny and having work done and everything. I mean, that's
I worry about us on this show because we don't want to intimidate anybody, you know, because
we certainly don't.
What with us all being perfect on here, you know. Don't worry, people at home. It's all right. We work very hard to look like this.
What about the happy ever after side of it, though?
Well, obviously, life isn't happy ever after, you know, for most people.
Don't say that, Linda. I still happy ever after. I believe in happy ever after. You don't want the kids to be
upset. You want them to have happy ever afters when they're young, and they've got plenty of time when they get older to learn that life's not really like that, haven't they?
And you don't want them to grow up thinking that trees talk to you.
And snowmen.
And snowmen and chipmunks dance and make dresses and, you know...
You guys are making me so
mice
sad.
knit.
I think they should believe everything.
I agree with you. Actually, I agree with Jamila.
It's just when they get older, it's obviously more dangerous then to see, you know, actresses looking perfect and, you know, not being able to move their face and whatever, then it's...
And they're out of those films by then anyway, aren't they?
Exactly.
Some of us are.
I still love Julie Andrews in The Sound of Music. She's my princess.